All right, guys. This is the moment you've all been waiting for! Look who it is! I'm back. She's back. Hair, I'm tanned. Q&A. Did anyone say anything about Q&A? Did I tweet it? What is the funniest memory you guys have with each other? I know what my funniest memory is, but I can't share it on camera. That's taken out. Remember you by the door with your glass of wine and you just
Next time someone in your contacts.
Easy.
Cammy or Madelaine?
Madelaine.
Madelaine! There she is! We're just trying to interrupt your vacation.
Are you like 5 months ago? When I was calling that Shoni was gonna happen and we created the ship name together. Do you remember that conversation?
I think I just clarified that it's Shoni and not Toni.
It is not Shoni. I've been saying Shoni.
Cheryl, Shoni.
Yes.
While we're talking about Shoni right now, there is another episode of Sweetwater Secrets that just went live this morning, and in it a fan had said, wait, is it Choni or Shoni? And I had talked with Madelaine Petsch, and we had established, since it's Cheryl and not Cheryl, that it is
Shoni.
Shoni. So I want to get it from the other half of Shoni.
It's Shoni.
Okay, great. Yeah.
We got it locked in. Shoni. That's the ship name.
Awesome.
But I want to state it is Shoni, not Choni. Shoni, Cheryl, but also it's like Cheryl, Shoni, not Cheryl. You heard it here first.
So the reason that she was saying that she wanted Toni and Cheryl to be together is because on last week's preview show, I actually said, I'm kind of already shipping you guys, and I don't even know if it's gonna happen. I have no idea.
By the way, I have no idea where all of this came from. Like all of a sudden, I feel like in the last month, it's been like Choni, and I'm like, I don't know where you guys got this idea from.
Like Toni and Cheryl?
Yeah,
or it's
Choni.
Just, do you like Choni?
It's either Choni or Terrell, isn't it? Like, what are my other options?
What are the options? Send us your comments right now. But really though, Choni,
Let me know.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I'll be honest, neither of the ship names that we
No.
have are, it's pretty meek.
They're
Looking
not
pretty
great.
meek.
Could that be a possibility?
Anything's possible on Riverdale.
For her to find out. Like I knew about Shoni before she even really came on the show.
Did you tell her?
Yeah, actually you sent me that meme. Well, people started making a meme, and then that's how it kind of. That's where I mean, like, and then he was like, actually, that could actually happen. And then I was like, wow, okay, and then it did. So we know if we're annoying enough, but.
Greenlack said, haha, the flirty look that Toni gave to Cheryl in the drag moment.
Oh, the amount of people that reposted that. Like when I was doing it, I wasn't even like, I didn't even know that people were gonna screenshot and do that. I thought it was like, you know, we're two confident girls who were walking by. I was like, I usually do that. Like who do you think you are? You know what I mean? But they took that one look and, you know, ran with it. And, you know, the funniest one that I saw was like Toni looking at Toni looking at Cheryl like she's like a full course Thanksgiving like meal. I was like, okay, great.
I still love those drag race moments.
I knew you were gonna say that. You guys all knew from the beginning.
Yes.
The drag race that we were gonna
That
get
was
together.
the last time I had you in when I
Yeah.
was like, okay.
And I was like, maybe.
Who knows? Anything can happen in Riverdale.
That was my anything's possible in Riverdale. And at that point, I already knew it was gonna happen.
Who was captaining that ship from the beginning?
You were. We had Mads on recently, and I adore her so much. And she and I were talking about some things that we'll be getting to. Shoni.
Love it.
But also Vanessa was. For real, the minute Vanessa was cast, she's like, I want to date Cheryl. It's like, okay.
If you could choose any character for Toni to have a romance with, who would it be and why?
Any of the characters on the show would be so great. You know, if I would say who'd Vanessa want to date, that would be Madelaine, because she's one of my best friends in real life.
I was talking to Madelaine, and so many fans out there have this vibe that they're getting between Cheryl and Toni. You have a couple fan comments. What are they saying about that?
Okay, Zachary Vargas. If Toni is bi, is there a way for her to be with Cheryl? The girl needs love, and I would choose Reggie or Josie for her, but they look like they might have something going on.
Okay.
Yeah. I agree with you. Cheryl needs love. Cheryl's had enough pain in her life. How much can one girl take?
Seriously.
You know, for the poor girl. I mean, we'll see what the writers have in store. I don't know what's gonna happen, but you know, I'm for it. Like, we'll see.
I do want to ask about Madelaine. She's been on the show on Pretty Unfiltered. Hi, Madelaine. And I know that you two are close in real life. And you have said that you kind of want Cheryl to openly express her sexuality on this show as well. Do you think Toni plays into that at all this season? Are you allowed to talk about that?
I mean,
I don't know who I'm gonna be with. All I know is that, you know, I'm gonna be bisexual and I'm interested to see who it's gonna be with. Of course, you know, she's one of my best friends, so that would be awesome, you know. The chemistry's already there, but who knows who at the end of the day they're gonna put me with.
Favorite thing to do at night? Tea. Favorite thing to do together? We talk about it all the time, but we love to just like drink tea.
Okay, tea time. Water in cup. Steep, steep, steep.
Hey guys, it's me. So I'm about to try this rose tea that Madelaine suggested. I don't know if it's gonna be good because she just told me to have a matcha tea at the last restaurant. It was really bad, so it's probably gonna be really bad, but we'll see. Drink tea and I put with essential oils, like we put on our essential oils.
We love to drink tea, have a little catch up, and then put on our little diffuser. Drink tea. If there's an essential oil diffuser on at the same time,
Definitely
that's
diffuser.
living.
Oh, righty. Wow.
Yep. Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god, really good.
Yep.
It's like roses in my mouth.
Yeah, I know. You're welcome. Try that.
Mine's better than yours, but that's still good. That's okay. You made the wrong choice. I love you so much. Tea? Yes. You, maybe.
Oh my.
Poor grandma. What's her favorite thing to do at night? Have tea, put on essential oil.
Okay guys, you know what? In that movie theater scene, I know it was so cute. We were watching Love, Simon, we're like eating popcorn, and by the way, we savagely ate like 2 whole bogs.
Yeah, we ate
2 whole what did I just say? Bogs?
What do you call them?
Bags.
Popcorn bags.
But they were bags of the Skinny Pop, like olive oil popcorn. We ate literally 2 like big bags of it because that scene for some reason took forever to shoot. Like,
It was probably like 4 hours.
4 hours. Our hands were supposed to brush like in the little like in the
So
little
yeah, we
thing.
stuck our hands and we're getting the popcorn.
And then it's like a brush.
Little Toni all tied up.
I know.
What can you tease about that, Vanessa?
What can I tease about it? I mean, obviously somebody kidnapped me. I guess we're gonna find out.
You're not
who
doing
that
it. I don't
is.
think you're doing that just for fun.
Yeah, no, I'm not just being tied up for fun. Cheryl's not there, you know. I'm not doing it for fun.
I was waiting. I knew it was coming.
I was like, is she gonna
I knew
do
it
it?
was coming. Because it was hanging on
Yeah. Both of us are like,
When I first saw you in the audition room, I remember I was looking at you because I really liked your outfit. I was like,
I don't even remember that because I was so in the zone. Like, I was just like so. I
you
was
had this
so
like
freaked
blue
out.
turtleneck, and I was like, okay, my first impression of you.
Okay.
I looked at you and I was like, oh my god, you're so pretty. And then I was like, and then I thought, I really like your turtleneck. And then I thought, wow, you're the character.
I saw her in the studio test and she had these really cool shoes on, and I just thought she looked like really cool.
you remember my shoes?
I remember
That's
your
so
shoes.
funny.
So I was like, that was my inline. Like I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I like your shoes. And so
I think I remember that, yeah.
We instantly became like friends at the studio test, and then at the network test we exchanged Instagrams. My first impression of Vanessa was her whole outfit was just so cute. It was actually.
Yeah, you told me you like my shoes.
I loved. That's the first thing I said to her. I think. I remember I saw her at the studio test, first step of the testing process. We were all way too nervous to even chat, but I was like, this girl's got dope style. Then I saw her again at the network test, and then we just started chatting. 2 days later, we went and got drinks. And got along like a house on fire. Oh my god. We're gonna take you on one of our special days.
Let's just hope I don't smash anything like the last video.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Insert clip here of what Vanessa did to my house.
And this.
Yeah, well the Christmas movies come after this video. It got in the pot, dude.
No! I'm having so much holiday fun right now. Holiday.
Comment below if you have a best friend that you want to punch in the face all the time. All I do is love you. Give you a last time we shot a video together.
Caitlin Conway wants to know, what has been your favorite moment between Cheryl and Toni? And she adds, I love you so much.
Well, I love you too. God, you know, I have to say my favorite is still the kiss at the Sisters of Quiet Mercy. I think it's just such a tender and sweet moment that Cheryl has never had on the show. Every kiss she's had has been either messy with Moose, or it was like trying to force Archie into something he wasn't interested in because she was confused. And so this was like a nice sweet moment for someone to actually come save her and like want to kiss her. I think that. And then also when they're sitting on the couch, like play with each other's hands and stuff. They're like, you know, cute coupley honeymoon stuff. I like that. Nice.
You ever like swallow something and then breathe out and then it goes up your nose?
No. It's probably the problem with your nose, you know, all the snot when I was kissing you and stuff.
Anyways, so I
Vanessa, you are BFFs with Madelaine.
Yes.
and she told me the most amazing story.
So we got our Shoni kiss.
I know.
Talk to me about filming that scene with Vanessa, with the projector. It was beautiful.
I have a really funny story. So I'm like sobbing in that scene before she comes, right? This is so disgusting. I had snot coming out of my nose and I didn't have time to wipe it. So this girl was eating my snot. Like it was in her mouth, and after every take I'd be like, sorry. And she was like, that's what friends are for. Good thing we're best friends, because otherwise I think she would disown me at this point.
That there was a little bit of a snot situation
There
going on.
was a major snot situation. So she's very lucky that we're best friends and that it didn't even bother me. Because I was like, why is it so salty? And she's like, there's a lot of snot running down my nose right now. And we did the kiss a lot, you know?
You were crying, there was snot coming down. Oh. Yeah. So this is what I had to deal with, regardless of that.
What you had to deal with.
This is what I had to deal with. So basically during our kiss, she's crying. I grab her face and I have to kiss her. She had snot coming down on her nose.
I have like overactive snot glands, I think.
Do you actually?
I don't know, but I do snot up a lot when I cry on camera.
Ew, so when I was kissing savage! So when I was kissing her, I was constantly tasting the boogies, the snot.
She said to me, why does it taste so salty?
And
I was like, oh dude, it's my boogers, like my bad.
And it was a random person
You wouldn't
too.
like want to eat the
I'd be looking, but it's different, you don't care.
Yeah, it's like, oh whatever. Like they probably snotted on my shoulder before when they were
Yeah.
crying, like whatever.
And it's funny because you guys are best friends in real life, so what's it like kissing your best friend? I mean, it's less weird than kissing someone you don't know. I mean, I'd rather kiss my best friend than kiss some random guy I don't know.
This is very
true.
true.
More comfortable, because we laughed about it for a second, they're like, great, let's do it, and now it's not weird at all. Yeah.
First kiss, it was funny because I remember when we got the script, you and I like kind of were like, okay, we're gonna hunker down, we're gonna do this, it's gonna be great. And
They seem like extremely passionate.
yeah, like we wanted to like talk about it. And I had just shot a bunch of crying scenes all at the Sisters of Time Mercy, so I was like loopy as hell. I was trying to mentally prepare myself to cry again. And she was like, we've got to talk about this. She's like, we need to discuss this because we're about to like kiss for the first time. And I was like, you know what, you're right. And then we looked at each other and just laughed for probably like, what, 7 minutes?
Practicing our hand placement, like, what's gonna look good, what's like awkward. Like,
Yeah. Well,
it's different holding somebody your own size, too.
Yeah,
It's
no, because like you're not up, you're not down,
Yeah.
like it's like exactly the same size. So we wanted to figure out like what would make the most sense.
Well, first of all, Vanessa, as everybody knows now, was my best friend long before we did the show. So like being able to play your best friend's love interest is a dream come true. It's definitely a lot of fun. I'm really happy that Cheryl's found somebody who loves her and cares about her. It's really important to me because I love Cheryl so much. And I love that she's like telling her truth and like she's being herself and not afraid of what her mom thinks about her and not gonna push that side of her down anymore. I think it's so important for her to kind of take this step, and I really hope that the relationship unfolds in a positive way. I'm sure a lot more stuff will be thrown at Cheryl and there'll be a lot more turmoil, but my hope is that Toni stays by her side through all of it.
I want to get a piercing. She's being a baby.
I'll definitely
I don't know why. She
vlog
told me she
you
was gonna
getting
get
a piercing. I'm actually open to doing an ear maybe. So here's my thoughts.
What are you gonna do?
Potentially nipple. Was thinking maybe nipple piercing. All right, so maybe I'm gonna get a piercing today. Like I don't know, but she's for sure going
I'm
to.
definitely getting one. I want to get a piercing on my nip, but I'm a little bit nervous. Look at me when you say it. Don't look at the camera. It's weird when you look at the camera. Okay, well, I don't know what to do. Just the nip thing is a little weird.
Drag head on Cheryl.
Cheryl.
Please ask her to confirm if Cheryl was wearing Toni's pants at the end of 217, and if that implies that she slept over after they rescued her from the nuns. Basically, any backstory about what happened after their rescue mission. Look at the pants.
I know, I already know what you're talking about. Yeah. So, you guys are totally on it. Like, I'm very impressed that you figured that out. Yes, so after being rescued from the nuns, obviously she didn't go back home to Thistle House. Yeah. So Toni took her in, and for the next, like, I think 17, 18, Cheryl's wearing only Toni's clothing because she's staying at Toni. So it's kind of like a little note to it. We don't really talk about it at all, but it's nice that you guys notice those things. Good job.
If you were a dog, what breed do you think you would be?
Okay, my gut was to say German Shepherd, but
You wouldn't be German.
but because I'm like tiny and all
You'd
that
be a
stuff, I would
Pomeranian.
say I'd be a Chihuahua. You would be a Pierre, so you would be like a little mini poodle with the ginger poodle. A ginger poodle.
I don't know about that. I think I would be a Shiba Inu.
I don't think you would.
I think I would because they're like cunning and sly.
I think I'd be more like I'd be one more than you would. But definitely,
You're so mean.
I picture you being a Pierre.
So look at this adorable playbill that CW sent me.
Okay,
It's
what does
really
that have to
cute.
do with it? I'm so scared.
No, because there's a little thing that I want to read in here because they all have their
haven't
little
seen this
cast.
before,
They
by
all
the
have their
way.
little cast bios, And I'm gonna read out Cheryl's.
I should have read this before we did this. Okay. Okay.
Cheryl Blossom is OMFG excited to play cult icon role in Carrie the Musical. She would like to thank the cast and crew for their love and adoration and send grand visas to her girlfriend, yes, her girlfriend, Toni Topaz. When did the title happen on this relationship status?
There's actually a scene that ended up being cut that was like a confessional where I call her my girlfriend in it. So that I think that's kind of where it happened. And both Vanessa and I were like, oh my god, we're in a relationship. Like we were really excited about it. But I think for Cheryl, because she's never been in a relationship, she's never been with anybody, and it's such a nice new like fun thing for her. I think it's just like the minute they kissed, they were in a relationship for Cheryl. And I think like that this is like her way of like confirming it to Toni. But they're like already kissing in public, like, you know, they're on that, so they're great. They make me really happy too. I just never want anything to happen to them, but we're in Riverdale. So. Guys, I saw this sock on the floor, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I am missing a Hanes sock.
You're not missing anything. You're literally just picking things.
If you find one, please let me know.
Oh, this is not your sock.
So you wanna know what's funny is earlier when I was in her room, and remember when I was putting out that sock that we all know so well? A Hanes sock. A Hanes sock. She says right as I turn off the camera. You know, that probably is your sock, actually. It's a favorite picture of each other in your camera roll. Oh, baby. Let's find it. Oh,
Actually,
wait.
2 pizzas.
I love it.
told you to just get one. I said, let's share. I said, let's share.
I said, let's share. I said, let's share. I said, let's share. I said, let's share. Oh, it was that's what we were doing on Halloween. We're such losers. Next stop on the Madnessa tour of our friendship is
I think this is the most important thing about our relationship. Tea. Tea is crucial. Shoni is so much cuter than that.
It reminds me of like pizza for some reason. What?
Shoni? Why? Because like pepperoni?
Yeah, maybe.
Good one. It does not.
I think it sounds like a Grease name, sort of like it would
I
fit
agree,
in.
and it sounds like show. It's like an iconic show romance name.
Wait, could you say that all again? It's iconic show.
Do you think that Cheryl and Toni are likely to have a future together? If so, why? Also, I love you so much.
We love you too!
And that I really want them to stay together forever. Not only is it fun to date your best friend on a show, but also, this is the first time we're really seeing a soft side for her, because with the boys, she's always like, you know, she's super rugged and like sarcastic. One of the boys. Yeah, and then you see her with Cheryl and it's like they both have this sweet, vulnerable side that nobody's ever seen before. She's just so understanding and caring about Cheryl and just sees through the whole facade that Cheryl puts up.
Yeah, the wall she puts up.
Yeah, I just think it's sweet and loving and it's something Cheryl deserves. So comment down below if you like that.
What can you tease about Cheryl and Toni's relationship in these final few episodes?
A lot of like big relationship things happen for like Cheryl and Toni. I feel like there's a couple like big relationship steps that they take, which I love. I'm excited for, how do I even describe it? A union of some sort. Yeah, they like find a way to bond over something new, which I think is very exciting. And ultimately it's like growing to be a very strong relationship, which is I think very unusual for Riverdale. Yeah. And it's like really they know, like that's the one thing is like I was always wondering when it first started, like is the Josie thing gonna break them up? And then she found out and she still loved Cheryl through it and I was like, wow, they have no secrets. Like this is I feel like the only relationship in Riverdale who has really been truly based on the truth, which is a great foundation for a relationship. Very true. Describe Shoni in the finale in one word. I'm gonna say one word, but I'll say 3. Building strong foundation. Ooh, good. For our relationship. Yes.
I had Madelaine in here a few weeks ago, and we were talking about the fact that Cheryl is going to become a serpent, and oh, do you see Cheryl joining serpents? I mean, Cheryl doesn't have any kind of loving family. Maybe the serpents can make her feel more lovable. By the way, Nana Rose should also join the serpents. I would be so happy.
Okay, I am so on board with Nana Rose joining the serpents. Like, imagine Nana and like a bad, am I supposed to say that word? Bad blank leather jacket.
Bad butt leather jacket.
Bad leather jacket. Yeah, that would be great. I think that'd be a nice community like for her and like a camaraderie that she's never felt and could definitely use.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just excited for Cheryl to have a support system. Like I really think the serpents will be a family for her and like a loving and caring support system that she's never had before.
She had mentioned that Toni is living with Cheryl and Nana Rose in Thistle House.
I think as far as she's planned, her and Toni will be living with Nana Rose still. I know.
But we didn't end up seeing that in the finale. Was there a moment that was cut from the script?
Well, the moment that was cut from the episode was, you know, me just showing up to her house, like me pulling up on my motorcycle, of course. And I went up to the door and I have my bag and I just like smile at her and she's like, welcome home.
So when they were like, oh, Tony's moving in with Cheryl, I was like, yes!
Oh my gosh, Cheryl became a serpent in a red jacket.
Right.
That was pretty cool. What did you think of that moment? And by the way, I thought the initiation ritual was a little more complicated than just, you know, saving your gal. Was that?
Well, it's new times
okay.
for the serpents. I mean, you know, we're in chaos. We don't even have our hangout anymore.
This is true.
Well, maybe you think it's new times, but she did the dance for me privately.
Oh, she did? Oh, wow.
So I just let them know she already did the initiation dance.
Extra.
I wish you could have read the original script. It was... It was a little... Which original script? For the end episode. Okay. There's some fun stuff in there. Interesting. Yeah. Rare. When will there be more Shoni? We are here for it. Love you, Vanessa.
I love you too. Hopefully soon. I'm just so pumped that you guys are loving our relationship, and I think, you know, we're just gonna get closer as a couple because, you know, we are girlfriend and girlfriend now. So yeah, hopefully you guys will see more of us soon.
Now that you're a series regular, has Roberto talked to you at all about what we're gonna see for Toni next season?
I would love to have a sit down with Roberto to get, you know, to pick his brain a little bit as to what he's envisioning, but I have heard there's going to be a lot more Shoni, and you're going to get to see a lot more of my family life, which I'm really intrigued about. I've made up my own scenario in my head.
Just developing my relationship with Cheryl even more. I think it's a very interesting, we have a very interesting dynamic and such a good chemistry that I'm really interested to see what path they choose to go on with that. Hopefully it doesn't end in turmoil.
Season 3. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Good. Sounds like fun. But I was surprised that in the finale we didn't have as many Shoni smooches that I was anticipating.
I know it was written in, but a lot of things didn't make it. I really think we're saving all the Shoni for season 3. I really do.
Thanks for watching with 2 of your favorite Shoni shippers. It's gonna be Madelaine and Vanessa. Madnessa. It's gonna be Madnessa. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys more.
Not more than me, but that's okay.
I love you guys more than she loves you. No. I love you more than she loves you. Thanks for watching. We both love you.